Good morning, proper joggers out there across the UK. Welcome to Wednesday morning. We're into another week training ahead of the Great North Run, and this beautiful weather continues. And as you will have probably picked up from some of my previous blogs, I don't run easy in hot weather. I've always found running, I overheat very quickly just under normal conditions, so in this weather it's even worse. So if I'm very quickly in a run, I can get very warm. But I've come out a bit earlier today, and we're 4 kilometres into what I hope will be a 10k run. I always run about 5k from home so that I'm motivated to run back. So yeah, I've got to get out there. I've just got to accept that this weather is in for the summer, which is great. So I've got to learn to run in it and just take it easy. So learning a lot from the YouTubers out there, all their tips about running in the heat. So going off steady, taking it easy, plenty of fluids, and not just trying to push my body too much. It's really silly. So I'm not putting in junk miles, but just trying to keep the miles in my leg and keep my body fresh as possible so that I can prepare as best I can for the Great North Run. And you never know what's going to happen one week to the next, so it's good to get out. I'll keep running, enjoying this scenery and avoiding the commuter traffic. What I love about being a YouTuber now is that when I come out running, inevitably I have to stop because I need to do some filming, either for my own blogs or other people's, or you want to get a few moments of you just running through the countryside, because there's always so much going on when you're running. It's very easy to miss what's around you. I mean, I'm running across the River Swale, part of the Swale estuary here, and normally it wouldn't be much to look at, but on a nice day, early morning, there's so much activity going on down there. So I always try and not talk over army vehicles for a start, and get out and try new routes. That breaks up the monotony of running. It's always good to discover something new, so give that a try. Kilometre 6 and we're still going strong. So I've had a few people ask me why the proper jogger. Interesting question, very good question. It's not because I'm a proper runner by any means. A lot of better people out there than me. I figure there's probably a few that are worse, so somewhere in that huge middle. But aside from running, one of my other loves is real ale. And that might turn some of you off, I'm sure, but I do a lot of work locally with my local branch of camera, using some of my marketing skills. So I edit their magazine and do a lot of that, but it's sort of stuck. And about 3 years ago I started doing some voluntary work for St Austell Brewery, becoming one of their Proper Job ambassadors. Proper Job's one of their flagship beers, bloody nice beer, and they built a community a bit like some of the running communities here, and they sort of started calling me the proper jogger, and it has stuck, and I quite like it. So there you go, that's me, the proper jogger. Oh, that's me done. Just about the right time as the clouds are parting and that sun's feeling really nice now. Just poured a bottle of water over my head. Oh, that felt good. So that's 10 kilometres completed in 52:45, so about 5:16 pace. Probably a little bit quicker than I really should have done or wanted to do, but you know, that's 10k in the bag at a respectable pace. Still got a little niggle in my hamstring, which still is a bit of a cause for concern. I really don't know what to do. I feel I gave it 10 days rest and then went out last Wednesday and did the Chase the Sun, and it flared up, so it feels like if I'm going to give it rest, I'm going to have to give it longer. I really don't want to, just feeling the way I'm feeling at the moment in terms of levels of fitness, I don't want to scupper any plans I've got for the Great North Run, but equally I don't want to do myself any long-term damage. So it'd be interesting to know your thoughts, guys. Do I just accept that there's something not quite right there and sit it out for 2 or 3 weeks, maybe do some Pilates or yoga at home or something, and then see how it goes? Or just keep doing what I'm doing now, which is steady 5 and 10Ks and managing it. But I think whatever the outcome, Great North Run is going to be, for want of a better word, a fun run. You know, go and enjoy the experience, run with some other friends, join the fun bus, whatever pace that might be. But I don't want to go in there and manage an injury. So a bit of time to sit and think and contemplate today. Talk to a few of you guys across the social media platforms. But no, glad to get it out of the way today. It felt good. I feel like I've worked myself, so can go on and enjoy the day now. Catch you later. So here we are, guys, a few days on, and exactly as I suggested in that last piece, spoken to some of the guys on the social media, and I think the consensus was overwhelming that I shouldn't be running with a hamstring issue. A lot of people telling me to go and see physio. That's still on my radar. Life has just been extremely hectic the last week, with a lot of personal stuff going on, so I've decided to rest. So I've not run now for it was Wednesday, it's Monday now, so 5-6 days nearly, and I'm going to give it definitely a good 2 weeks, possibly 3 weeks rest, a bit of gentle light massage, and then I might see if I can get something up in London one lunchtime at work. So yeah, it's frustrating. Doesn't really feel like sort of post London things have stabilised. I'd sort of planned to get out and do a couple of races and then we could just, you know, maintain the fitness, but the last few runs I've had, I felt really out of shape. I don't know. I mean, I guess I'm doing slightly different training to London, but I feel I've really lost my pace and I've lost a lot of my endurance. But you know, I suspect it'll come back relatively quickly once I sort of get into a routine again. So trying hard not to beat myself up, knowing that there are other priorities in life. So it's not all about the running, although for me running is a huge release. So it's been particularly frustrating the last 24 hours. I spent last night in A&E with my father as part of an ongoing saga, and I drove back about 5 AM this morning, and I just really wanted to put the running kit on and go out and blow off all those cobwebs, you know, but it is what it is. So the Great North Run is still the target, the only target at the moment. So I'm going to join that fun bus. I'm going to go up and we'll see how I am on the day, whether I've got any training time in between now and then, but I'm going to go and enjoy it, say that I've been part of it. Lots of runners from some of the social media community pages going up there, so there'll be somebody running at the pace I can manage, but obviously what I've got to think about is the longer term. And next year I've got Brighton in the bag, and all being well, if I don't get in through the ballot, I can secure a charity place for London. So I'm going to have 2 marathons in 2 weeks. So that's got to be the long-term goal. So I shouldn't take any unnecessary risks now. Great North Run or no Great North Run. And added to that, you know, I do struggle running in the heat. So I'm just going to enjoy a bit of this glorious weather. I had hoped that if this hadn't come up, I could have done one of the legs with the iMove London relay that a number of the guys, YouTubers, have done. Sadly that's not come out, but I went down the other day
and cheered a few people on that were coming in, which was really nice. So huge respect to the, I think it's probably going to be 2,500 runners or something by the end of the 30 days that will have done that. So yeah, so you know, let's keep it upbeat. I probably won't blog every week because you don't really want to listen to me talking while I'm driving or sat at home feeling sorry for myself. But the minute I'm sort of back and I'm running, I'll restart the training vlogs, but obviously lots of other content that we can record, so I'm going to give that a go. But until then, guys, you keep yourselves running and keep to your training plans, enjoy this weather, and I'll catch you all soon, guys.